And standing amongst these is Safety Last.
For sure, yeah.
Maybe one of the more iconic silent film images of Harold Lloyd hanging from a clock many stories up in the air.
And something that's sort of reused in things enough where even if you have never heard of Safety Last, I feel like a lot of people have seen the image of, like, hanging from a clock. Like, that is such a iconic reused image of, like, hanging off the hand.
Before I did this podcast, I was not aware of Harold Lloyd. I was aware of the image of a guy hanging off a clock, but I thought it was like Buster Keaton or Charlie Chaplin. Because I thought, like, they were the two silent film comedy slapstick guys. There's three.
I mean, there's
plus Snub Daniels or whatever his name is.
Right. I mean, plus, like, Roscoe Arbuckle, plus Mabel Normand, plus, like, a lot of other people that aren't quite as well known now, but were incredibly famous at the time.
Yeah, I'd heard of Fatty Arbuckle. I had not heard of Roscoe Arbuckle, his true name. Snub Pollard.
I had not heard of Snub Pollard.
No, that's a funny name.
It is a funny name. And he made a funny movie. A couple funny movies.
Yeah.
But Safety Last is kind of a masterpiece, I think. Like, it is an incredible film.
It was,
I went into this movie super jazzed to see this, and I was, like, very excited for, like, this is the big Harold Lloyd movie. Like, this is his movie, you know? The most famous one. And I was still kind of blown away by how good it was.
The expectation doesn't serve it poorly because this movie is so fun.
Yeah.
And really tense.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is it's less sort of narratively ambitious than I think some of the other stuff that certainly than, like, the last couple Chaplin films. Like, Chaplin's
like
really
compared to, like, The Kid or something.
Especially with The Kid, Chaplin's, like, really leaning into that thing of, like, I want drama. Like,
I want to tell a story.
I want to have some jokes, but I really want this to be, like, a very narrative heavy, like, dramatic, tear-jerky thing. And I feel like Harold Lloyd is like, no, I want people to pull their hair out of their head because of how stressed they are watching.
But also laughing.
Yeah.
It does seem like, you know, Buster Keaton is going for this, like, formal thing. He's going for absurdity. I have in the past, if we're to, like, move ahead with Buster Keaton stuff, I have seen Sherlock Jr. and College. And, you know, they don't have the schmaltz that Chaplin has. And I think that, like, maybe a little less so. They don't have, like, the kind of daring of, like, the stunt work.
But they're super inventive in their own way, right? Like, the Buster Keaton thing is pushing things forward in its own direction, right?
But Buster Keaton and Harold Lloyd are definitely going in a direction.
They're the two, like,
more similar
heavy guys.
They're and more comedy heavy, you know? Like, they're going in a direction that is more similar to each other than either is similar to Charlie Chaplin.
Yeah, I think so. But I mean, I thought of Mission Impossible Ghost Protocol watching this movie. Of just the idea that Tom Cruise now is, like, super famous for all of his stunt stuff and, like, how willing he is to, like, put his own body on the line for the stunt or, like, the scene or the shot. And that is 100% what Harold Lloyd is doing a lot of the time. And he's using doubles sometimes and camera tricks and stuff, but it's still, like, the end goal is the same, which is, like, I can't believe what I'm watching, and I'm so... And it's not just the fact that he's, like, hanging off a building, because there's so much more to it than that, right? It's, like, the fact that it's, like, each level, each, like, story of the building he's climbing up.
It's, like, ratcheting up the
tension, because he's...
It's a game of death.
The whole thing is that he's climbing up this building as to sort of double his best friend, who actually is an accomplished climber who can climb buildings. And the idea is that he's going to get to the first story and then they're going to swap out.
Yeah.
But then his friend is getting chased by a policeman.
Classic.
Because they pulled a silly gag on him earlier in the movie.
Yeah.
Through mistaken identity. And so he's getting chased up the building by the cops. So there's this, like, parallel chase movie happening inside the building as Harold Lloyd is climbing the outside of it.
Yeah.
and like each time he gets to a new level of the building, like a dog comes out and tries to get him, or like
so many things. Like they offer him a rope, and then they don't like tie it down in time, so he reaches for the rope and it just falls down.
He spends so long trying to even get to the rope.
Yeah,
and it's like if you can just get to the rope, he'll be saved. But then of course he grabs the rope and immediately just falls because the rope isn't tied to anything.
In the intro, they were talking about how like they filmed the end of this movie first, and then they were like, "How do we get?
How can we reverse engineer a movie that can lead to this climax?"
Because the climax is so well engineered. I think
it's incredible.
Like this stuff with these like preceding levels, they get like they get all of this mileage out of like what can happen as he's climbing up this building. What can pop out of the windows, what can hit him in the head, what he can drop on the ground, right?
But it's like each one is also set up before it's paid off, right? Like you see what's happening inside each of the floors before it comes out and like causes him conflict.
Yeah.
Right? Like we set up, there's a dog in this one. There's like people pushing a board out of this one.
Yeah.
These windows open in a weird way. So it's not like they're not coming out of nowhere. Like it gives you time for the tension to build because you know what's coming each time.
Yeah.
Kind of. And I feel like that culminates on the top floor when there's the spinning thing. I don't even know what that's called.
Maybe like a weather vane or something.
It's a spinny thing, and he keeps almost like
hitting it with his
head and not quite. And it's like, he almost hit his head, but then like, he got distracted. He's doing this other thing, and that happens like 3 or 4 times.
It's good. It's really good.
Finally, this thing does hit him in the head.
It pays off.
It's so good.
It's like teasing you the entire time. You're waiting for the moment. It's like ratcheting up the tension, but it's also like you're expecting a laugh when he gets bonked in the head, right? And so it's like every time it's just like bring you right up to the moment and then like bring you back down again, and so you're just like, when's he gonna get hit in the head and almost fall off the building?
I was sweating watching this movie. It's so tense.
It's an edge of your seat kind of climax.
But it's the sort of thing where I feel like there's almost an inherent watching movies that are this old. There's a bit of sort of like I feel like we tend to grade them kind of on a curve of like, well, this is good for the time, like this is really impressive for when it came out.
Yeah.
I feel like Safety Last is just a good movie, period, that is impressive.
Yeah.
Like
no qualifiers.
Exactly. Like parts of this movie are as tense as Mission Impossible movies in terms of just like he's gonna die. Like the actual actor Harold Lloyd is gonna die doing this.
It's okay. He's already dead.
True.
I mean, honestly, I felt more tense watching this than a Mission Impossible movie.
Yeah.
I was comparing it to it's more comparable to Mission Impossible, but in terms of like the tension that I felt, I was comparing it to Hitchcock.
Right.
If you're talking about suspense.
But then it's also very funny.
Yes.
Much like a lot of like Jackie Chan stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah, a lot of influence from this movie. You can like really feel how influential this movie in particular was. Like this specific movie, not just the like overall oeuvre of, I said oeuvre, which is a very pretentious word, but
it's a James Lipton word.
the oeuvre of silent comedians.
What is your favorite curse word?
But I do feel like that is such a... People cite that so much. Like Jackie Chan cites that. Like people who make Mission Impossible movies cite that. Like, oh, we love the Harold Lloyds and the Buster Keatons.
Yeah.
And it is like those guys were just so damn good at it that people are still like trying to match that.
Yeah.
And I feel like this is a great example of like, this is like some of the best examples in like all of film history of tension and also like cutting tension with comedy and building tension at the same time as like, because comedy is also built around tension and timing, so it's like you're getting stressed, but it's also like as the tension builds and the stress of the situation builds, it gets funnier because like you're like, how much more can happen? You're like, oh, clearly we've we've reached the peak of this thing,
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
it gets worse, and you're just like, what? How?
It's cool.
How is this possible?
It feels like it's half the movie, though it's probably less than half. This scene where he's like scaling the building, and there's some like kind of contrived plot reasons why he's doing it. He's like trying to.
He works at a department store. He's trying to like get a big bonus for like doing a stunt that's gonna like raise awareness for the store. The plot of this movie is very contrived. It's very much like you can kind of feel the way that it was like we did this cool big third act set piece and then we made up a bunch of bullshit to justify it.
It's also like really sitcom-y in just this like I've told all these lies and I've got to like navigate it. And,
I told my girlfriend I'm a manager at this store and now I have to pretend to be.
Yeah. I'm taking 2 girls to the prom at the same time.
But even, like, leading, like, the entire rest of the movie that leads up to that is still a really funny,
it's a lot of fun.
Well-built movie. All the stuff of him, like, working at the store and having to, like, there's, like, him pretending to be the manager, but then there's the stuff of him, like, the crowds coming in. He's, like, selling fabric to people.
Yeah.
And all the gags with that are all great.
It's great gags. I mean, I feel like until this kind of like climactic building climbing scene happened, I was feeling like the movie was a little thin.
Yeah.
And it is in a lot of ways, right? Yeah. Like it's thin, like thematically. It doesn't have a lot going on. It doesn't have a lot of feeling in it, like genuine feeling, you know. But that's not what it's about.
Yeah.
It's about the tension of climbing up the side of the building and what kind of are we gonna do on the way there, basically.
But even still, like it holds together as a whole cohesive movie, I think, better maybe than I expected it to.
Considering that so much of it is just like a justification for the end of it, like it works still.
For sure. It's great. I love. This is one of my favorite things we've watched for this entire show.
Yeah, me too.